The dwarfs stood in the dark doorway debating.
Now it is time for the great Mr. Baggins, who has proved himself to be very valuable to our journey and full of courage, even though he is small and full of good luck, far exceeding the usual allowance, to earn his reward and to go inside and snoop around. If you think it is my job to go in first, may your beard grow even longer. I have gotten you out of 2 messes already, so I think I am owed a reward. I think I have begun to trust my luck a lot more than I used to. I will go! Now who is coming with me?
I will go with you, Bilbo. I am very fond of you. I will come inside and maybe even a little bit of the way too. If you need help, call me. No one else volunteered to go inside with Bilbo, but Bilbo expected that he was not disappointed. The dwarfs intended on paying Bilbo for his services. He was saving the dwarfs to have to do a nasty job. If Bilbo would get in any trouble, the dwarfs would surely help him to get out of it. Dwarfs are not heroes, but calculating folk with a great idea of the value of money. Some are tricky and treacherous, and pretty bad lots. Some are not, but are decent enough people like Thorn and company, if you don't expect too much. After walking a little way through the passage that was made by dwarves, Balin said good luck to Bilbo and went back towards the light. Bilbo slipped on his ring. Bilbo was very scared, but he toughened up and went on his way.
Now you are in for it at last, Bilbo Baggins. What a fool I was and am. I have absolutely no use for dragon-guarded treasures.
Bilbo continued his journey alone until it started to feel warm.
Is that a kind of glow I seem to see coming right ahead down there?
The light was very red. The air around Bilbo became hotter and hotter. Bilbo began to sweat, and a sound began to throb in his ears. The sound was like bubbling, and it soon became the noise of an animal snoring in its sleep. Bilbo stopped. Going on from there was the bravest thing he ever did. The dragon that lay before Bilbo was red and gold with fiery breath and sharp claws. Beneath the sleeping dragon, there were piles of precious things like gold, jewels, and gems. Bilbo watched the dragon for a while. He finally snuck over to the pile of precious things and took a cup full of gold. He fled, and the dragon did not wake up.
I did it! I did it!
I am so happy and surprised to see you, Bilbo. While the dwarves marvel over the cup of gold, Smaug has awoken and noticed that some of his treasure is gone. Smaug flies around the mountain looking for the thieves while breathing fire.
I heard rumors of Smaug coming. Quick, quick! The door! The tunnel!
Bomber and Bofer are down in the valley.
Mr. Baggins, Balin, Feely, and Keely, get in the tunnel. The others get the rope and be quick.
The others saved Bomber and Bofer and got inside the tunnel just when Smaug came over that side of the mountain.
Our ponies were probably eaten by Smaug. Nothing can escape him once he sees it.
The dwarves and Bilbo were in the tunnel for a very long time.
Bilbo, this is all your fault. If you wouldn't have taken that cup of gold, we wouldn't be in this mess, and Smaug wouldn't be hunting us. I did the best I could. I had Thor on my back, and I had to please him. I will do my best to think of a plan. I will creep down and see what Smaug is up to. I will wear my ring so he will not be able to see me.
Bilbo set out into the darkness.
Smaug is fast asleep. He can't see me and won't hear me. Cheer up, Bilbo. Everything will be okay.
Smaug was very suspicious, so he was pretending to sleep. He was watching the entrance. Bilbo stepped in. "Hello, thief. I can smell you and hear your breath. Please help yourself again. There is plenty to spare."
No, thank you. I did not come for the treasures. I came to see if the tales about how great you are were true. I did not believe them. The songs and tales about you fall short of reality.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar. I have never smelled you before. Who are you and where do you come from?
I come from under a hill, and under the hills and over the hills my paths led, and through the air I am he that walks unseen.
So I can well believe, but that is hardly your usual name.
I am the clue finder, the web cutter, the stinging fly. I was chosen for the lucky number.
Lovely titles, but lucky numbers don't always come off.
I am he that buries his friends alive and drowns them, and draws them alive again from the water. I come from the end of a bag, but no bag went over me.
These don't sound so credible.
I am the friend of bears and the guest of eagles. I am the ring winner and the luck wearer. I am the barrel rider.
That's better, but don't let your imagination run away with you. I ate 6 of your ponies last night. In exchange for the excellent meal, I will give you one piece of advice for your good. Don't have more to do with dwarves than you can help.
Dwarves?
I know the smell of dwarf. Don't tell me that I can eat a dwarf-ridden pony and not know it. Bilbo continued to talk to Smaug through riddles until Bilbo tricked Smaug into displaying his thick-skinned underbelly, revealing an open patch in Smaug's skin. Smaug became furious, and Bilbo barely escaped his flames. Bilbo stumbled into the doorstep.
Oh, Bilbo, let us fix your scorches as well as we can. We are eager to hear your story of the dragon and how you escaped.
Bilbo regretted some of the things he told Smaug, and he did not want to repeat them. Bilbo finally told the dwarfs of the tale he had encountered.
I don't think it is safe here. Smaug knows now how I came down into his hall, and I don't think you can trust him to guess where the other end of the tunnel is. Smaug will be coming any minute. We need to get well into the tunnel and shut the door. Fine, we will listen to you and close the door.
The dwarfs and Bilbo were shut inside because rocks closed the door. Smaug was breaking rocks into pieces. Bill Ryder, your feet came from the water side and up the water. You came without a doubt. I don't know your smell, but if you are one of those men of the lake, you had their help. They shall see me and remember who is the real king.